Gardner Alley here. I'm so glad to see you again. Last time you were here, we were learning about the garden by using our sense of sight to look for different colors. Today, we're going to keep using our sense of sight to think about how living things in the garden change over time. This is a great time to look for change because we just started a new season. Does anyone know what season we're in? If you said fall, you're right. It's fall and there's a lot of changes in nature happening all around us. We're going to look for some of those changes in the garden and think about how we can know if something changes. So I hope you'll come along and let's see what we can find. In the middle of our garden is our big cherry tree. Right now, most of the leaves are still green. How do you think this tree might change over time? Do you think this tree will look different in 1 week, or 2 weeks, or 1 month, or 2 months? You might remember that in the beginning of the video, I was doing a job in the garden. Does anyone remember what that job was? I was raking leaves, and I was raking leaves that fell from this cherry tree. And here are some of the leaves that I picked up. These are all from the same tree. What do you notice about these leaves? Let's take a closer look so we can talk about what we see. Here are the 4 leaves from the same tree. I notice a lot of different colors. What colors do you see? The first one is green. The second one has many colors in it. I see green again, and I also see red and orange and yellow. What do you see in the third one? I mostly see orange and yellow. And the fourth one is really different. What do you notice here? I see brown. So one way that some living things change over time is that they change color. And we can see that with the leaves from our cherry tree. The next thing we're looking at here are some small plants growing in the garden. I can't show you changes in the plant, but what we're going to do is make a prediction about how we think this plant might change. Does anyone know what a prediction is? A prediction is our best guess about what might happen. So when we come back in a week or 2 weeks, how do you think these plants might look the same? And how do you think they might look different? Here is another small plant growing in the garden. This is an herb that you might know called cilantro. How do you think the cilantro might change? When we come look at it in 1 week or in 1 month, what do you think will be the same and what do you think will be different? There aren't a lot of flowers left in the garden, but there are still a few, and I wanted to look at them now so we could make a prediction about how they might change. There are these red flowers that have a nice bright color. How do you think these flowers might look the same, and how do you think they might look different in a week from now or a month from now? Here's another flower in the garden that you might remember from last time when we were looking for different colors. This flower is called a cosmo. How do you think the cosmo might change? Thanks for coming along with me to learn about and think about changes in the garden. We got to see how some changes are already happening. The leaves from our cherry tree are changing color. And then we looked at a couple different plants and a couple different flowers and made some predictions about how they might change. You might have had some ideas about the size or the color and how those might change. We'll check back on all those things soon to see what's happening. Keep an eye out for lots of changes in nature around you. Okay, see you all soon. Bye.